So I feel like Jake is playing one of the biggest games in Love Island, but can we be mad at him because it is a game show? Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video, back at it again with another Love Island related video. And let's get straight into this. Subscribe. Head over to my TikTok, Murad Morali, for Love Island related daily and consistent reviews, and let's get into this. So this type of conversation has been going around for the past couple of weeks whilst Love Island is on, and has now been massively upcharged. What is wrong with me? Upcharged. It's in the air. Let's just say, and everybody is talking about it even more now because of his facial expressions during the Casa Amor dramatic episode of that took place last night. During that episode, of course, he was smirking a lot, looking at these couples, kind of breaking up and seeing them argue, and the tension right there in front of everybody. Whereas he had his hand in a lot of these relationships breaking down. The key word is he's had his hand, he's helped. He's not solely accountable because everybody else is accountable for their own actions, but he has definitely helped them breaking down and pushing these guys to go for these girls, whether it be Tyler or Liam, because he feels they're better connections. Now, of course, it's quite funny because the behavior that he is displaying is extremely stark to the loyalty that Liberty has been showing to Kaz, whereas, you know, you have this guy who is telling, and Millie, and you have this guy telling the guys to move on, was Liberty saying, you know, for the girls to be loyal. When Liberty watches all of that back, she'll be like, do I really want this guy to be my boyfriend? Because the advice that he is giving to other people, he surely will take for himself in future scenarios and situations. And it is a huge red flag, because you would expect somebody to demonstrate that loyalty that you are also demonstrating yourself. I believe this gameplay and kind of theory of Jake came into the world my narration right now is too much. Not the world. Came into the show, obviously in the first couple of weeks when new bombshells were coming in and his head was getting turned, but of course he was saying something else to Liberty and nobody else knew that but the audience. So it was quite confusing at first, and it set off a lot of alarm bells, and at that point of time, people wouldn't like the fact that he wasn't as loyal as Liberty or wasn't as falling as hard as Liberty. I do feel like this man is playing a game, especially with the Casa Amor, and I feel like his plans worked wonderfully. From an audience perspective, I strongly dislike what he was doing, and I feel like Jake the Snake is most definitely a snake, and his smirking throughout was quite sad to see because he was enjoying all of these couples absolutely break down, and he just loved it. From a producer perspective, somebody like this is very interesting and crafting because they generate a lot of drama on their own by doing all of that. He had a huge hand in that Casa Amor entertainment when it came to all of that, with the exception of Faye and Teddy. I feel like that wasn't really entertaining to watch because they both just got manipulated completely, and that should not have taken place. You know, they should have come back with each other, and it's just sad to have seen that. But I do feel like Jake the Snake is playing a huge game in the villa. I'm not mad at it because I feel like entertainment is key, but at the same time, I do not think he's going to win the show now. Reason being is because the audience is so understanding of his game, and his emotions did not help him either. That is where we saw the real Jake, where he was, you know, smirking and smiling. This was the real manipulative Jake that really came out to play, where he was being the real messy one. What he should have done was continue to act and be sad and shocked and whatever, but what I feel like now needs to happen is that he needs to be exposed in a headlines challenge. I feel like the last 2-3 weeks of Love Island have been absolutely amazing, and I feel like this season is now one for the books. It's absolutely amazing. Like, it's just ridiculously amazing. What would make it chef's kiss and icing on the cake is that when it comes to headline challenges or tweeting challenges, that everybody else should know what he was doing. And I feel like this is where Hugo, the Sky News reporter, needs to come into fruition here and do what he needs to do, because I feel like people need to know about the situation, and that will, I think, take place before, so that they can also understand that, because right now it's only us and an audience that can see this. I thoroughly do feel like, you know, everybody else is playing a game to an extent. It is a game show. I don't think it's illegal or horrifically bad to play a game, but it is morally corrupt to do so when you're pretending to be somebody else to Liberty, and then on the other side you're breaking up these relationships, or you're helping to do so. But I feel like Jake is playing a game. These are my points as to why, and you know, the behavior that he has displayed. Maybe you guys agree, maybe you guys disagree. Where will he go from here with this behavior? Will he continue to do so with other couples? I don't know, guys. I feel like he'll revert back to the loyalty, because, you know, Liberty is there, you know, his plan worked. All the other people look really bad, and he came in looking like the loyal superhero, when really and truly his hands are messy as hell. This is Curtis type of behavior that I'm witnessing here, where on the surface he's cute, perfect and clean, but behind doors he's playing people like a fiddle, and I really want to get this guy exposed in the show, and hopefully Love Island do that in one of the challenges. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. I can't go a day without giving you some kind of Love Island content, especially last night I was up till 3 in the morning doing all that, but I have to give you guys more. Let me know what your thoughts are, subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.